live now. And so, guys, today's stream is it's a special stream because this is something that we are doing for the first time, and this is a champion showdown where I have invited two of my friends, Lokesh and Tapesnu, and the plan is simple. They are going to be playing a chess game against each other, not one, but we have a format which I will tell you shortly. And the winner is going to get a surprise membership from Chess Freaks. And the format is that we are going to have three time controls: 5 plus 1, that is 5 minutes plus 1 second increment, followed by 4 plus 1 and 3 plus 1. And they will play four games against each other, like in each time control, which means that there will be four games of 5 plus 1, followed by 4 plus 1, and then 3 plus 1. And after each time segment, they will be having a couple of minutes break where they will come and talk to us about the games and how the games went and stuff. And so I have Tapesnu. Lokesh has come on a stream before, Chess with Lokesh. He's very popular on Instagram. Do check him out. I have Tapesnu also, who's a chess streamer. He streams on Twitch. So yeah, welcome Lokesh and Tapesnu. And how excited are you for today's games?
I'm super excited because I'm gonna get an opportunity to play with famous Tapesnu Ben, and he's 1800 plus. So I'm pretty excited. Thanks, Mrinal, for this.
Yeah, I am also very excited to play the legend chess entrepreneur, should I say, Lokesh Natu.
No man, I'm just a chess time pass guy.
And thanks a lot, Minal Shah, for inviting me for such a interesting battle. It's going to be fun, and yeah, I'm just looking forward
It'll
for
be
it.
fun for Tapesnu and pain for me.
No, no,
Yeah,
no, no, no.
fun for
It's
Tapesnu, pain, but pain for Lokesh.
Yeah.
nah, nah.
But
So
and
how do we play this? Like we just have to go on chess.com now, Mrinal.
yeah, you have to go to chess.com and one of you has to challenge the other so that the games can start.
No, but
And
how can it be 5 plus 1, 4 plus 1 that format?
yeah, you can customize the time control, the time when
Yeah,
you
I will
set the
do it,
challenge.
Lokesh bhai.
Yeah,
I will do
Tapesnu is
it.
a
Okay,
streamer, he
great.
knows it.
So
And
thanks, Tapesnu.
to
Thank
people
you.
in the
Yeah.
chat who are watching this,
But
I'm
how will
pla-
you get the game link then, Mrinal?
I can see it on chess.com.
Ah, that's perfect, man. That's super cool.
Yeah, so
You're a chess. You're some chess streamer of Chesscom India, right?
as you can see, Lokesh does not know these things in chess.com, which means he's not a frequent online player. And to
That's good, right? I'm just a fan, so it's just pretty cool that way.
And to people in the chat, do let us know whom are you rooting for. Is it Lokesh or Tapesnu? And also from next time, I'm planning these tournaments more often, like these fun matches. So if you are interested to participate as well, you can send me a DM on Instagram, Chess Freaks. We have an Instagram account, or you can comment in the stream after the stream is over, and we will reach out to you because. Going forward, I am planning more of these matches, and I'm planning a proper tournament with a knockout format with more than two
Okay,
players. So
let's begin, man.
for now we have Lokesh and Tapesnu playing. So Tapesnu, if you can just challenge Lokesh. Anshika in the chat
Yes,
is saying I thought Lokesh was a pro.
just a second. I'm
And yeah,
challenging him.
just one request to both the players. When the game is on, I would request you both to leave the audio so that you cannot hear me or each other, so that you guys are not disturbed. And after the four games are over, then you can rejoin the audio after the 5 plus 1 segment is over.
You
Yeah.
can maybe wait. How do I do that? Like, how do I try to
So,
mute you?
so,
Like,
so, so maybe you can mute yourself and you can disconnect from audio.
Arey, just mute on Google Meet. That's it.
Yeah, just mute on Google Meet.
no, I can be mute on. I can mute myself on Google Meet. How can I mute you? Like,
Put your laptop voice on zero then.
Right, put your laptop voice on zero. That's fine.
okay, cool, cool. That's also fine.
Hey, this is 12 games, right? Total. So first to reach 6.5 wins.
Yeah, first to reach 6.5 wins, and if it's 6 all after the end of 12 games, then we will have an Armageddon, and 5 and 4 with the black having the draw odds. But anyways, that's a long way because my prediction is Tapesnu 7-0.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
also I wanted to ask that are the games going to be rated, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
games are going to be rated, of course.
Okay,
So
time to
let's
lose
start,
some
man.
ratings.
Let's start. I have logged in. Huh?
Yeah, remove earphones. Even Anshika is saying that Tapesnu, you can just remove your earphones and you will not be
Wait,
able
I am
to.
unable to challenge Lokesh Bhaiya because it says that members challenge settings doesn't work like that. I think you
Oh,
have to check the settings, I guess.
no. People challenge me in general. Like, I don't
No,
know.
I'm unable to challenge it. Just a second. Lokesh 1986, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I sent you 5 plus 1 challenge.
it would be
Nah, no,
because.
it's not going. It's not going. Your challenge does not match the member's current match settings.
Yeah,
Look,
because it is maybe the this thing. Yeah, wait, 5 and 1, right?
yeah,
5
Lokesh,
plus
you
1.
can challenge the pace now.
Yeah, you can challenge me instead. You know how to do that, right? Like there's a
You have to
custom.
do a custom. Yeah, you have to send a custom challenge and you can set the time five
Yeah,
minutes
I'm
and
going to
once.
custom and in.
One will be in the increment section, not in the second section. It will be in increment section.
Yeah, no, Anshika in the chat is helping out. You can send a friend request to each other, and if you guys are not friends already
Uh,
on
Wait.
Chess.com.
it's unrated. You have to send
No.
me a
Sorry,
rate.
just delete that. Wait.
Yeah.
Guys, you see, हमारे यहाँ पे boomer होते रहते हैं. We are trying to see Lokesh is trying to send a challenge to Tapesnu,
This
and
itself is a challenge for me.
yeah, which itself is a challenge for Lokesh. And to people in the chat, आप जितने भी लोग जुड़े हो हमारे साथ, don't forget to like the stream and do comment whom are you rooting for.
Yeah,
Right now
I've
we'll
sent
be
you.
seeing
Tapesnu.
4 games of 5 plus 1
All right, got
segment,
it. Okay, I'm gonna mute.
and you can remove your earphones, Tapesnu. And same with Lokesh, you can remove your earphones. Yeah, I see Lokesh has muted himself, so Lokesh is unable to hear us, and so has Tapesnu. And I can see that the games have started. So the first game of 5 plus 1 segment, and wow, we are already seeing some crazy lines. It is, guys, it is this e4, e5, knight f3, knight f6. I think it is I forgot the name of the opening, but it's a very common opening. And Tapesnu has gone for knight f7. I think Tapesnu has done some crazy preparation over here. The bar is not very much in favor, and it's saying that of course king f7 is forced. And after d4, we are right now in this position, and Lokesh is thinking. Anshika is rooting for Lokesh because she has met Lokesh. Wow. Bishop g4 has been played over here. Okay, f3 will be played. Now this bishop will have to go back. So white has, sacrificed a piece over here. But, well, it's not a sacrifice. Is it a sacrifice? Yeah, I think he just gave up a knight for nothing, for a pawn. Well, I don't know it seems that our friend has done some insane preparation over here. We've seen a knight sacrifice on the very third or fourth move, and yeah, this is not a good move because you can just take this, and he probably he thought that he had some extra support over here, but I see that black is completely better over here. Let's say after a move like bishop b3, black can simply go maybe king g8, the bishop can come to f7, and black is definitely better over here. I see Lokesh is already winning the first game, and I don't know what Tapesnu has prepared for this game, but knight f7 is something that you should never play in this position. And after a move like simply king g8, bishop f7, I think no, Lokesh should be doing fine. This knight can develop to c6. This d4 pawn will be under attack. This bishop can come out on e7, and things look good for black over here. And the bar also says that black is minus 1.6, which is that black is better over here. So okay, bishop d3 did not even come. Bishop b3 not even putting pressure in this diagonal. So yeah, now I think black is just cruising through. Bishop b4, good move by Lokesh. I think he's probably wants to exchange of some pieces over here because he's already a piece up. Yeah, I said 7-0 for Tapesnu looking at the ratings 1800, 1400, but I did not know that Tapesnu has actually prepared some insane lines. And knowing Lokesh, I feel that he is still very much, he can still blunder from here. Knowing Lokesh, I'm not a very big fan of his chess, to be honest. I have played multiple games with him. Chaitanya rocks. Today you won't play. No, Chaitanya, welcome to the stream. Today I'm not going to play, but to all the viewers who are joining in now, we are doing a Champions Showdown. And today we have only two people over with me, Lokesh and Tapesnu, who are going to be playing against each other. But in future, if you also want to be a part of such events, you can reach out to me on Instagram. Chessfreaks is my name. Over here, I would have gone bishop c7 because I like this diagonal over here. But Lokesh instead went for bishop b6, which again I feel is not the best move over here. And he's taken this pawn on d4. Wow, what is this? Again, this is like a sacrifice. And of course, if you take this, then you just simply lose this. So it's actually a very nice. It's a very nice thing of Lokesh to find knight d5 and king h1 has been played, and now you can just simply move the knight to, let's say, a move like just move it back. And Lokesh has again won a pawn over here. And to the people who are watching, don't forget to like this stream. And once again, if you also want to be a part of some Champions Showdown or some games like this, you can reach out to me on Instagram. And soon you can also see yourself playing for some diamond memberships or platinum membership or gold memberships. Yeah, I will write down my Instagram ID. Well, it's already there on the stream if you can see, but I will still write it for you. It is Chess Freaks, and you can just ping me on Instagram, and we will also invite you for these games. And for the next time, I'm actually planning like a knockout event. And over here, Tapesnu is exchanging pieces, which I think Black is completely winning over here. Bishop f5 again, it's not good. You can just simply move the rook anywhere. Rook e5, rook e7, and guys, I it seems that Lokesh is going to get the early lead over here. To my surprise, I did not expect Lokesh to win even a single game. But chess is full of surprises. And now with this rook over here, even the queen can come to c7, the rook can go to e8. Well, this is like a dream position for black. He is a piece up, and white actually has no compensation over here. If you look at the position, the Pesnu, it seems that he has no compensation. And yeah, Chaitanya, you can just send me a DM on Instagram. I've sent you my Instagram account. And next time, I hope to see you also playing. Again, the rook can simply go anywhere. It can go to e6, e7. Did you participate in the GCL hackathon? Yes, Anshika, I have participated in the hackathon, GCL hackathon. Rook to h4, h4. This is also a good move. Rook h5. He's keeping the rook on the open file. The rook can now come to h3. It can go to h7. It can simply just go back to h8. And over here, white doesn't seem to have much. So it seems that Lokesh is going to take in the early lead over here. And he's also doing well on the clock. It's 2 minutes 40 seconds to 2 minutes 13 seconds. So but honestly, to all the people who are here rooting for Tapesnu, it's like it's just like one of the games where it seems that the preparation has gone wrong, because now black is also having some ideas of bishop c7. And then yeah, I think now you can just play a move like bishop c7, and it's not a bad move. Create a pole. Well, I don't know how to create a pole, so that is a challenge that I'm going to be facing. I don't know how to do polls and stuff, guys. But I don't know why he's not going for some bishop c7 ideas, because he has this great diagonal. Get in bishop c7 after trading the rooks. You can double on the h file, and you can create some attack on the h2 is what I feel. Create a poll for audience. Well, people. I'm a noob, guys. When it comes to these things, so don't expect me to create polls and stuff. But to people in the chat, you can write down whom are you rooting for. It seems that Lokesh is going to take an early lead over here. Over here, he has some ideas of queen e6 check, but you know it's not something great. You can even just play a move like queen d7 and stop everything, or you can even go with bishop c7, because after this check and king f8, there's nothing that's going to happen for white. There is no attack coming, but queen d7 is the more logical move, because if this check is coming, yeah, and Lokesh has played queen d7, which is a very logical move, because you don't want any uh, queen checks over here. And yeah, over here it seems that white has no play. It seems that Lokesh is going with the win, and Lokesh has doubled his rooks. And now bishop c7 is coming. Now bishop c7 is definitely an idea, and this is just hopeless for white. on which they, well, Chaitanya, today I've just created this event, but next time I'm planning something bigger than this. Well, now Lokesh has to find Bishop C7. I don't know why he's not playing it. I mean, even our chat can see that Bishop C7 is probably the move over here. And yeah, and finally Lokesh does find this move Bishop C7, and it's going to be Lokesh taking the lead. Uh, Chaitanya, I have received your DM on Instagram, and I will reach out to you. I would also love to have you playing some chess on our channel. And for now, all the viewers who are watching, you can check our community section where, okay, well, this is Queen F3 and this is just over. You can check our community section where we have posted a giveaway challenge, and now you can even play a move like, well, you can actually just take on G4 also, and then Rook H2 is not stoppable. So yeah, I think Knight G4 just wins, and yeah, Lokesh will of course find this. And yeah, what I was saying to the chat, you can check the community section of my channel. There I've posted a challenge where you have to just type in your chess.com username, and on the 8th of August we will check the 3 minutes puzzle rating score of all the participants, and the one who has the highest 3 minute puzzle rating score is going to get a diamond membership. So don't forget to check that out. And we have seen resignation over here. So Tapesnu has lost the first game. Lokesh has taken an early lead over here. So to everyone, Lokesh fans over here, let me just put this over here. So Lokesh is leading the 12 match series 1-0. Yes, Chaitanya, I would love to have you next time. And as you can see, I have updated it. Lokesh is leading 1-0, and the second game has started with Lokesh with the white pieces, and Tapesnu has gone for the Scandinavian. Well, it looks like yeah, no pain for Lokesh, it seems. You're right. There's absolutely no pain for Lokesh. And Lokesh has he has a good position. The bishop is looking over here. The bishop. I mean, although the engine doesn't seem say it, but White is actually doing fine over here. And Scandinavian defense, Tapesnu has done some insane preparation. Generally, you don't see these openings played much often. But again, if you want to see these openings, all you have to do is watch Chess Freaks, because यहाँ you will see all kind of openings. Wow, knight a4. No, generally a knight on the rim is dim, but Lokesh takes his knight to, and now probably he'll even go knight c5, because I think that was his idea. And yes, he does go knight c5. And after b6, I don't know what his plan is. Maybe just come back knight e4, and yeah, it's still very much playable, and it's very normal so far. And although the engine says okay, now the engine says it's equal, even I prefer white over here, because I love these double bishops now. So for me, I feel that Lokesh, and now the bar is also saying that white is better after this trade. So Lokesh, it seems, is okay. You don't want to take this, you don't want to play it, maybe okay, this is not, you could have just played g3, but now probably wants to get the rook to the open file. b5 played, but the bishop will of course just move back. Wait, what? Lokesh is trying his cheap stuff over here. Wow. Who expected Lokesh to play a move like queens over here? But now he has to be very careful. Let's say black plays a move like f6. And now you cannot go bishop b3 because 92 check is coming. Lokesh needs to be careful here. The only move over here is probably to play a move like bishop d3, or maybe just attack the queen. Now if Lokesh goes for bishop b3, then 92 just loses the queen and Lokesh is lost. And Lokesh has fallen for it now. Just simply 92 check. And guys, this is 1-all coming. As expected, Lokesh had a very nice opening, but this is now just lost. This is over, guys, and it is such a sad ending. I was just saying over here that he has gone for queen c3. He was threatening a checkmate. f6, which is a very normal move. Bishop e6 is not coming because the knight on f4 is defending it, and this pawn was attacking the bishop. So the bishop had to be moved somewhere, and maybe bishop d3 was the way, but over here Lokesh played the move bishop b3, removing the defender of the e2 square, and then knight e2 check, and the queen has fallen. And now okay, wait, but no, Tapesnu is also giving some counterplay. He gave a pawn with the check, and now the piece is gone. This okay, it's still not over. But okay, I still feel black is winning over here because of course he has the queen. But let's see how the games go. And we can see that Lokesh is taking his time over here. And to people in the chat, do let me know. Chess with Shubh. Hi, Chess with Shubh. We have Chess with Shubh in the channel, in the chat. Hello, hello. And do let us know. Do you think Tapesnu is going to convert this game easily, or is Lokesh going to strike from this position? He's offering a trade of rooks over here. Rook to e1 has been played, and he just defends his b5 pawn with the move a6. Chess with Shubh is saying all the best to Lokesh. It seems that we have more Lokesh fans than Tapesnu fans. Anshika is rooting for Lokesh. Chess with Shubh is rooting for Lokesh. The bishop has come here, which is okay. Okay, bishop b6. Of course, the idea is to take this pawn. Simply king g1. And Lokesh is not doing well on the clock as well. So I think we are set for an. Okay, wait. You know what is this? This knight g5 because this pawn is pinned. Well, I don't know. Is knight g5 working, guys? Okay. Like I don't know what's wrong with Tapesnu. Now there are also some ideas of knight f7 check. This is not going well for Tapesnu. He had a very good position, but it seems that he is giving this game away. I mean, how can you just simply give up a pawn like this on g5? Now there is f7 is under threat. If the rook moves again, you can again get this rook to the open file after a move like this. Well, it seems that slowly white is getting back in the game over here. So it's not over till it's over, and also in the time now the time is also look. Tapesnu is down on the clock as well. Wow, who expected such a turnaround? Wait, what? What? You can simply take it. This is defended. What is this? Tapesnu has just given up the entire game. Yeah, it seems that even. Oh, wait, what is this? There's a mate in two over here. You have bishop f6 check, and the king cannot come here because this comes with a checkmate. Wow, there is a mate in two. And Lokesh has found it. Rook e8 is a checkmate. What is this, guys? Rook e8. What a turnaround. And we can see that Lokesh has just, we can see the reaction. Lokesh has is delighted with this victory. We can see this action. And guys, my prediction is definitely, it seems that I had predicted a clean sweep for Tapesnu, but that is clearly not the case over here. And do we have the same opening? I mean, Tapesnu is still banking on his preparation of knight f7. Wow, Tapesnu has once again given up a piece. And guys, yeah, Lokesh takes the win. Absolutely. Lokesh is leading 2-0 in this matchup. And I am surprised more than anyone. I had predicted Lokesh to lose 7-0. My money was on Tapesnu. But we have Lokesh over here just proving me wrong and everyone else wrong. It's not a best of 5 or 10. Yeah, so to the people who have joined in now, the format is right now they are playing 5 plus 1. There will be 4 games of 5 plus 1, followed by 4 games of 4 plus 1, followed by 4 games of 3 plus 1. So it's a 12 match series. The first to 6.5 wins the game. In case it is tied at 6 all after 12 games, then in that case there will be an Armageddon with 5 minutes versus 4 minutes and black having draw odds as normal. So it's a best of 12 over here. And here once again, although the bar says it is more or less equal, I feel Lokesh is going to take this game because he's a piece up and Tapesnu is not having the best of days. Even with a queen up, Tapesnu failed to convert the last game, which was actually shocking. Wow, bishop d2. It seems that Tapesnu is not well prepared. And yeah, and to all the people who are tuning in now, if you also want to be a part of such fun events like this, you can reach out to me on Instagram. Okay, wait, no, now he thinks now White is winning because he has found this move e5 and then e6 check is coming and he's going to lose back the piece. But then again, there is some rook e8 ideas as well. I don't know what's going to happen over here. I think over here the only move for black is rook e8. Okay, and he does not find it. Okay, even now he can go rook e8. Or you can just take this pawn and just give up this piece. Okay, he plays rook e8 over here, but there is this queen c4 check which is there, and then maybe rook e6, and I don't know what is there. But because the king and queen are here, it's still that the piece is not lost over here. Maybe I think Lokesh is just simply going to go for knight d5. I have a feeling Lokesh will give up the pawn and he's going to go knight d5. But again, no, like white is definitely better over here. Okay, king g8, maybe king g8. I don't know. Let's see. This is a difficult position for Lokesh. This is not an easy game now. Bec- So over here, the only defense I see is if you go king g8, and if this happens, the queen has to come to e6 to guard this knight. But again, it's not going to be easy for Lokesh to play this position because these pawns are very strong. This pawn is a passer, and this pawn is definitely going to trouble Lokesh in future. No, we have an interesting game over here. This is actually pretty interesting. It's going to be an exciting game. And we can see Tapesnu has 4 minutes. Lokesh is down to is down on the clock. He has less than 2.5 minutes, which is and now Queen e6 is the only move. Okay, he's given up this piece. Well, I did not expect this. I thought Queen e6 is the only move, but he instantly went King h7, which is like shocking. Now he can take this pawn because of the pin, but yeah, it seems that two pieces. Well, yeah, I think Tapesnu is finally going to get on the scorecard. I don't see Tapesnu losing from here. Come on, I mean, Rook e8. Okay, he wants to give this check and take this, but okay, you have an intermediate check. You have Queen f. Yeah, I mean, this is just over. And now you can just simply even protect this pawn. Like you can okay, Queen. You can give this check and take this pawn. Queen f7 check and Queen h5. Yeah, yeah. Tapesnu is going to find it. He's strong. He's 1800. Now King g8 is forced. Now you can even try to defend this pawn. Okay, maybe a move like Rook f4. I like Rook f4 over here. But then he has this. Okay, and he actually plays it. Rook into d4. I think you just give this check first. The king cannot go here because then you can give take this and then you can take the rook. So yeah, I think that is the way out. I think Queen h5. If you go King g8, you have to go Rook f8. Yeah, I think that is the way out for Tapesnu. What I feel that should be the idea. I don't know what does the engine say. The engine. Okay, wait. No, let's not look at the engine because I mean, okay, he plays this move Bishop e3, which is also a good move. I guess winning the rook. But you can simply take Rook f4. Yeah, Queen f4 has to be taken. But yeah, like I still feel Queen h5 check followed by Rook f8 was definitely working over here. But this is also just too much winning. Just looking at this position, you can even play a move like e6 over here. This is also not bad. But it is Lokesh's move. So yeah, it's difficult to find a move for black over here. I mean, what does black play? Just take this pawn, Bishop e7. Well, you should have just taken this pawn, trying to stop this. Now you have this check. The king is forced to go here. Maybe you give this check. Queen f5 then wins pieces. Yeah, yeah, I agreed with Chaitanya. I think this is over. I think King g8. You just have Queen e6 check, and you are even winning the bishop over here. Queen e6 check, or even queen f7 check is also fine. But I think queen e6 check will be played, and then after this move, well, he's gone for rook f4. I don't know what is he planning something like this. Well, this is already guarded. I don't know what is the idea of this rook f4. Honestly, I'm not sure. You can just take on this a2 pawn, at least stop queen f7 check and queen e6 check. I mean, although it is still lost for Lokesh, but I think queen a2 now makes it makes a lot of sense because you're at least guarding this diagonal. This diagonal is being guarded, so queen takes a2 will be played. But I feel that Tapesnu is just too much up over here. Lokesh is down to 30 seconds, and this is not good news for him. He has gone for queen a3. He probably thought that it's important to defend the bishop, but well, had he just taken the pawn, none of the checks were coming, so the bishop was anyways not going. But over here, now I don't know what was Tapesnu's plan with rook f4, maybe just queen f7 check. And if the king comes here, maybe he missed that this square is still guarded. He wanted to give a checkmate on rook h4, it seems. See your moves. Now he's gone for rook f3. Now he's putting pressure on this. Maybe some discovery. And Lokesh instantly plays bishop c5. Well, now again, I just want to give this check. Queen c8 check, and you just pick the bishop. Maybe this is also fine. Now you just pick up the bishop, and this is just going over. Queen into a2 meets with e6. But yeah, I agree, Shobh. Like this position is just lost. I mean, I don't even think he had any chances over here. But now maybe he's just going to take this pawn with a check. Yeah, I mean, there's no chance for Lokesh to win this. No, you can win one game with when you're completely lost, but not every time. Yeah, you can just play this check and just trade off the queens. I mean, if you want to just trade off the queens, even queen f5 check is working. Even or you can just play a move like queen e4 check, and then you can try to do something. Okay, yeah, he takes the simple route. Well, what is this? This is just a mate, right? Yeah, it was a mate in one. Queen f7 is a mate. Come on. Yeah. So finally, guys, Tapesnu is back on the scoreboard. I mean, Tapesnu is not going down without a fight. So we can see that it is 2-1. And can Tapesnu make it 2-all and give us an interesting matchup? Or is Lokesh going to take an early lead after the 5+1 section? This is the last game of the 5+1 section. And once again, Tapesnu plays the Scandinavian. Wow. Tapesnu is going for some crazy lines. Bishop f3 will be played, or maybe queen h5. I don't know what is Tapesnu prepared. Now you have to take it with the g pawn, because if you take with the queen, well, queen d4, I'm not sure. Well, what is this? Why did he take the queen? I mean, he could have just taken the bishop, but it's fine. He's not down, but yeah, this is not looking good for white. Black just looks very sorted. This pawn on d4 is always going to be a weakness. Now this bishop is ready to be developed. Okay, this I'm not sure. You shouldn't have traded the knights over here. Lokesh is back in the game. I mean, there was no need to take on the knight, because d4 was a weakness. It was a long-term weakness, and he should have just tried to capitalize on this pawn. Well, yeah, this move again makes no sense. Just letting him play b5. Now the bishop will come to maybe b3, or will come back to e2. d3. Wow. So both my guesses were wrong. Castle has been played. Bishop e4. I mean, he's saying that you cannot not letting the knight come out. I mean, I even like a move like a4 over here. In fact, I would have gone for a4, because if you take this, you have some the rook becomes very active, and then you can just simply play the king to c2 and get the other rook here and win the pawns. So I actually like a4 over here. I mean, let's see if Lokesh finds a4. He plays the move g3. I don't know what is the idea of this move, but anyways, rook a7. Now also I feel that you can still go for a4, but he's expanding on the king side over here. Will we see a move like h5, or will we see maybe wait no? Okay, I think Lokesh is now seeing a4, but he wanted his rook on a1. Well, you could have just given up that pawn, Lokesh. You don't need to prepare for a4 as such. Rook c7, he's defending this pawn. Now he'll obviously go a4. The idea of rook a1 was very clear. He wanted to play a4, but I feel that he's already delayed it too much. Now you can. Okay, well, you know what is this? Now, again, this knight cannot move. Now, this pawn is getting attacked. So you have to play a move like bishop d2 now. Okay, wait. No, he's given up a pawn over here. Just rook c3. Now, maybe king d2 will be played. I don't know. Again, no, if king d2, he just lets black double his rook. Or even bishop b4 is there. Wow. Yeah, I like bishop b4. I think now black is completely better over here. I mean, you have a lot of ideas. You have this rook, bishop b4. Now the king will have to again step aside. Yeah, things are not looking good for Lokesh. He got an early lead over here. Like the first game, he played very well. Second game, he was lost. Third game also, he was completely hammered. And in this game also, he's completely down. So definitely, it seems that Tapesnu is the favorite going on. And well, I said 7-0, but the first two games you can say it was a trial or whatever it is, but even 7-2, I'm not afraid to make a statement like Tapesnu is going to take this battle 7-2 now. I mean, you can just get the king out, king. Well, what move is this? I mean, you really can't take this pawn, can you? I mean, this move was just it didn't make any sense because you were never getting this pawn with this knight on b8. So now the bishop will again come back to Now the bishop will come back to d3 maybe. Okay, he wants to keep this diagonal, which is fine. And now he can actually develop the knight. So this knight will finally come out after like almost 30 moves. This knight will be developed in the game. Maybe he's just going to play a move like bishop c4, I guess. h5. Wow. Lokesh is playing some crazy chess over here. Come on, just push the pawn. Now start. Now he'll start pushing this pawn. And now even the knight can come out. Yeah, this is just over. Yeah, rook d6 and you just win the bishop and this is game over. And we can see Lokesh's expression. He's not happy. Lokesh is not happy. And this is like resignable. He can just resign. Or maybe he's just trying to see some final things. But then this is not happening now. Just knight d7, knight c6, and he's fine. No, maybe he can just go rook b6 and try to attack this. But again, there's just this check, and then the knight is hit, and you can just push the pawn. And yeah, I think Tapesnu has just got this. So guys, we are going to be evenly poised at 2-all after the first segment. So to people, I hope you enjoyed the first four games. I mean, I found them really exciting. And now you can start giving some checks and stuff. And yeah, this is just. I mean, this is hopeless for White. There is nothing left for him. Yeah, well now there's this check and you just lose the rook as well, and it's lost. So with that, we have come to the end of the first segment. And let us hear from the players.
Hello.
Yeah, well, Lokesh, you had a
Hello.
fantastic start. You were 2-0 up, but what a comeback, Tapesnu. And take us through your feelings after you were down 2-0.
Yeah, I mean, first two games was just horrible
No,
by
I
me.
mean
I
the
mean, I
second game
just
was a disaster. Second game you were completely winning. You had his queen, and then after the move g5, knight g5, it was just over for you.
yeah, I mean, I didn't saw. I mean, I saw that those orders, but I thought that I thought that it wasn't much of a danger. But then yeah, I just like yeah,
And
as I
Chess
said,
with
I'm in
Shub is
horrible
also
form.
saying, Chess with Shub in the chat is also saying great comeback by Tapesnu. And the people in the chat, Anshika and Chess with Shub, they both were rooting for Lokesh. And unfortunately, I was the one who called it's going to be 7-0 for Tapesnu. But
Nah, nah, it's
but
not
I
possible.
have again made a bold prediction that even though Tapesnu like lost the first two games, my prediction is that now with these two games, he's going to win 7-2 now.
Okay,
Hmm.
let's begin the next segment, man.
Lokesh
Yeah,
is
so it
excited
next will
to
be
make a
four plus
comeback.
one, right?
Now we are going to have a 4+1, a unique format which you will only find in Chess Weeks. And guys, do
So
let us know in the chat how did you like the format which we have come up with. And if you have any suggestions, maybe in the next time we can even change the format. I'm
I've
open to
changed the
suggestions.
Tapesno. Should I send it?
Yeah, yeah, sure. Yeah,
I've
I will.
sent. Okay. Let's start.
Yeah, all right.
All the best to both of you as you begin the next segment. And we can see that the next segment has started. And Tapesnu is still going to go for knight e5, knight. Okay, wait. Well, now Tapesnu has gone for knight c3. I don't know. Here you can just take on e5, right? Yeah, I'd like to just take on e4 and then you have d5. Well, again, Tapesnu has now finally played something different. Bishop h5, and now he'll probably go for g4. Knowing Tapesnu is going to go for g4, knight d5. Well, okay, you cannot go knight d4 because of c3. Wait, you even have g4 right over here? Wow, Lokesh has gone for knight d4. Of course, c3 cannot come immediately because okay, wait, c3 cannot come immediately because you have knight f3 intermezzo check, and now after gf3, this bishop can simply just go to man, what is this? This is sad. Sure, you can be back anytime now. Bishop b6, and now probably he wants to take on b6. You don't want to give him this diagonal over here. Well, I mean, over here, even I thought that maybe the idea was to get c3, but then there's an intermezzo check over here. I mean, this is not good. You can actually now just put g5 and rook g8 because of this king is so open now. I would love to play a move like g5 followed by rook g8 and yeah, like since it is 4+1, I would love to attack over here. I mean, g5 is probably a move that I would have played for sure. Although the engine is not suggesting it, and yeah, even like this move, it's like you can take it. I want to anyways open up my G file because over here in such a position, even if you play a move like Bishop F6, you are not only attacking this pawn, but at some point you also want to open the G file, and I think that is the very idea of Lokesh knight at 7. He wants to go in G5 G4, and of course, no G5 F5, everything is going to come now. No, I actually like this choice by Lokesh. Even F5 over here is something that okay, why F6 man? Just go F5. I would have preferred F5, but and to people in the chat, do let us know your predictions. What will be the score after the next four games? Currently, we are locked at two each, and there's going to be four more games. So one thing is for sure that even if someone wins all the four games of 4+1, we are definitely going to the next segment that is the 3+1. And now just simply edge G5. Wow, man, this is crazy. You know what? There's actually you can actually play a move like Rook Queen H3, King H3, and then Bishop F3 is not a checkmate because of this square. Wow, but again, wait, what is this? Now you can just he's going to just remove his bishop. One more move very interesting is Rook A3. Wow, Lokesh has found this move Rook A3, which is just crazy over here. This is just insane chess by Lokesh. And now I understand why he was so excited to start the games. But this Rook G3 is a good defense. And even Bishop F1. So the H3 pawn is going to be a long-term weakness. But over here, what does Lokesh do? That is the question. How does he progress? He is gone for a pawn sacrifice. Rook G3, FG3. Well, I'm not sure. Bishop G4. Well, now he has Bishop G4. Wow. Lokesh is going to get this game. The queen is attacked. The pawn on h3 is attacked, and black is winning this suddenly. Out of nowhere, over here, it was important to go king g3. Fg3 was a blunder over here because of bishop g4. So Tapesnu had to take it with the king, but this is where we are right now. And it seems that Lokesh is cruising to victory in this game because the h3 pawn is falling and the queen is also attacked over here. And after a move like queen d3, well, just bishop h3, you cannot take it because you have simply queen h3, queen h1, and you lose the rook. Wow, you can even play a move like this, and you cannot take it with the king because rook h1 comes with a check. So after bishop f1, this is going to be very risky. You have to take it with the rook. Well, but the only thing is that Lokesh is slightly down on the on the clock. Bishop f1 will be played here, and after rook f1, black will is going to get in his queen into the attack. Wow, Lokesh is down on the clock, but if he finds this, he does not find it. The bishop goes back. The idea would have been to take it on and to get the queen on h3, trying some checkmate ideas. But still, it seems that black is slightly better. Now he again has to come to h3. So that is the whole point. 7-2. Yeah, no, Anshika is again laughing at my prediction 7-2. But I still feel that Lokesh can mess it up from here. 7-2 होगा कि नहीं वो तो हमें बाद में पता चलेगा. But yeah, I mean, this was not very good by him. Now again, bishop f1 will be played. You know, I don't know why he's not playing bishop f1, and after the rook comes in, he needs to get the queen to h3. Okay, now just queen g4, attacking this pawn and this pawn. Rook h3. Okay, he wants to take on with the rook. Queen g4. Now queen g4 has to be winning. Queen g4 is begging to be played over here, and he's found it. The idea is to take on this pawn, and now you can just remove his rook because he's attacking this pawn as well. You cannot take on this because of this. The rook is hanging, so the rook needs to be moved. Now where does the rook move? Lokesh has gotten his rook back to h6. Very logical move. He's trying to attack on this square. Probably the rook will come to e1, but then what about the move like queen h3? The king will come back. Well, it's dangerous. This is dangerous over here. He's giving some checks, which is fine. Now he maybe a move like rook g6. Okay, this check. Lokesh is just wanting to give checks, but he needs to get this rook now somewhere like g6. Maybe just move the queen back. Queen h5 maybe. You don't want to trade off the queens, right? Because like although you may be up on material, but you don't want to trade on the queen because then the rook pawn endgames can often get tricky. So with this king over here, a very unsafe king, I would want the queens to be on the board. But Lokesh is down to 30 seconds. So yeah, 7-2 is still very much on the cards. Maybe rook h2 or maybe okay, rook a3, rook a4 maybe. C5 check again, good move. Takes you just take this. C maybe just b5 check. Yeah, b5 check. This comes and now rook a4. Come on, rook a4. He'll find it. C5. I like C5 over here. Come on, go for C5. Go for C5, man. C5. C5 is the way. C5. Okay, wait, no, he's rerouting his rook everywhere, but yeah, no, the bar is saying that black is winning, but okay, just oh, I don't know what is up. No, C5 check. Yeah, now he has to go back. Tapesnu is fighting with all his might. Yeah, now I think he's preparing for C5 check. C5 check. Yeah, now he's takes, and you cannot come here because of this check. So he's losing this pawn now. Okay, now simply rook e5 check, and you just lose everything. Well, yeah, it seems Lokesh is going to get this game thanks to the increment. Wait, what was the blunder over here? We can see the bar is dancing. The bar is dancing. Oh, wait, it comes with a check. Lokesh, what a blunder this is. And Tapesnu has missed it. Now you have to sacrifice the rook. And now black. Wow, Tapesnu missed a man. That was an insane move. He just had to give check. Okay, now just king c3, and this is going to end in a draw. Okay, if you take this, then you have c5. This is also draw. Just push the pawn, push the king, and yeah, this is just going to be a draw. Push the king to d2. Yeah, now maybe just rook c2 is going to be played because he cannot stop king d2. What a game that was. And I think that draw is the best result over here. Just king d2 and you can just take a draw over here. Wow. What a game, guys. What a game. The only chance was for Tapesnu where over there he could have just promoted to a queen and won the game. But we are up for an exciting match now. It is 2.5, 2.5 each. Who had predicted that we would even get to see draws over here? Now we have the English opening by Lokesh now. Wow. And b4. Both the players seem to be prepared. Is he going to go for c5? Wow. Now maybe just e4 or e3. I don't know the English opening, guys. He's gone for e4. Knight e3. Wow, this is a completely new opening that I'm seeing for the first time. He's attacking the pawn on e5. But like this is an opening I'm seeing for the first time. I have absolutely no clue what is going on. Maybe just knight c4 over here. Okay, this pawn was being attacked, so a3. And now the idea will probably be to play knight c4. Knight f3 and then knight c4 will put pressure on this pawn. Yeah, now knight c4. Knight c4 makes sense. And after a move like h3, you just win this pawn. Ah, b5. What is this? Just take on d6, queen d6. Now you can even play a move like h3, get the knight out. Take play a okay. Now you need to develop the bishop. I somehow am liking Lokesh's position here now. Bishop e2. And yeah, guys, all my predictions for today have gone wrong. You can just simply castle. Yeah, I mean this is a very good position, and while this pawn is something that black will always be looking to target, but I prefer white over here slightly because I feel that okay, there was no need to take that pawn over here. But again, knowing that white is Lokesh, he is sure to mess it up. Maybe just put the rook to d4, or maybe he can get in d4 directly. No, this pawn hangs, but can he go d4? That is my question. You want to go d4, but I mean, yeah, he's looking for the cheapos. He is looking for the cheapo. Maybe now just play a move like rook c1, attack the pawn on c6. That would make a lot of sense. Absolutely, just play this move, attacking this pawn. The bishop may come out on this square where, yeah, no, like probably just double the rooks and play. It seems it's very much playable. Wow, he's gone for f4. Lokesh is putting out the statement that he's here to attack fe5 because you cannot take this because of this. And now if you go knight f, now just come back. Just come back. There's no need to do anything crazy. Just come back knight f3. Okay. Now you just take this maybe. Or what is his plan over here? Bishop d4. He is putting pressure on the rook. But I'm liking the way how Lokesh is playing over here. Well, just queen b2, putting more pressure on this knight. Just queen b2. There's no such threat as such. The only problem is that black has this pawn which can be a potential passer. So this can only be the the only point to worry about. But the attack over here is something which is now that the patient needs to worry about. And also one more important thing is that wait, no, bishop c5. Says bishop c. Oh wow, Lokesh finds it in a second. Yeah, this is just Lokesh is winning this game. Wow, just simply rook d6 and white is completely fine. Just rook d6 and rook c3. Okay, maybe just rook b3 and then what do you do? If you play a move like this, you simply have rook d6. Well, guys, Lokesh is going to win. Okay, well, rook f5. Absolutely. I don't know what is wrong with Tapesnu. Now all his pawns are falling, and there is nothing for Tapesnu in this position. Wow, just give this with a check. The king will go to f8. Take this pawn. This check is coming. Wow, Lokesh has completely turned this game around. Check. Just simply like go to king h2, king f2. Both are fine. Just maybe just go to king h2 because to stop any more checks. And we have a winner because Tapesnu has resigned the game and Lokesh is once again in the lead over here. Lokesh, this is only the second time when Lokesh has taken a lead. He was up 2-0 and now he's again, once again, he's back in the lead. Hello, 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 Harsh. Our moderator has come back and now, wait, what? Tapesnu has once again gone with this knight f7. Well, I to be honest, this is not the time to play such an opening. You are already 1-0 down. Queen d4 is the way over here. Okay, man, he just takes, and then now the knight will jump to d5, and I think Lokesh is doing fine. And when you are a pawn, when you're like a point down in such a game, and that is where you come up with with such an opening. Wow! Once again, knight f7. Wait, what? Queen c4. What is the threat? I don't see any threat. Just develop the knight to a6, and then the knight comes to c7, and Lokesh should be doing fine over here. So once again, Tapesnu has given up a piece very much in the very third or fourth move of the opening. b5. Okay, this idea is to play even b4 maybe. I don't know what is this. Oh, maybe the idea was to play queen b6 check, bishop c5 check makes a lot of sense. Queen h4 maybe. No, queen h4 you just lose the knight. Wow, you cannot make blunders like me. So you need to take care of this knight over here. Pawn to h4. Wow, Lokesh is now starting an attack of his own over here. Knight is attacking the bishop, so this bishop will move out somewhere. Bishop b6, taking use of this diagonal. The engine does not like it very much. Wait, what? The knight has come in. He wants to get knight f7. Is that the plan? h3 by Lokesh. Wow. And now with this bishop looking at this diagonal, this looks very scary for white because any check on this diagonal is just going to rip him apart. And over here the threat is just knight f7, which exactly the only threat over here is knight f7 over here. I don't know. Well, you can just move the queen somewhere. You can get the queen to maybe e7, trying to attack this pawn. Yeah, I think queen e7 looks good to me because if you play a move like rook over here, you just lose this pawn. Don't forget to like and subscribe for a chance to win a diamond membership. Rook to h5. Well, what is the plan over here? Instead of moving the queen, he's taken out the rook, and the idea is the same to take on the pawn on e5. Lokesh is a guy in form today. Well, to be honest, okay, the plan is very simple to take. to give this check. But can't you just take this pawn? Because let's say you take this pawn, white gives the check, you go king h8. What next? Yeah, exactly. You know what next? Like if you go queen f7 check, a move like king h8 or king h7, and then what next for white? But again, this is again a very double-edged position because now your knight is getting attacked. You have knight f7, and I think black is okay to give up the exchange over here. Knight f7 will be played over here, I guess, and now maybe just queen e7 because you need to defend this rook as well. Guys, this is an actually a very very intense game, a very crazy game. Lokesh is down on the clock. He is down to 1 minute 20 seconds. This knight is not developed. This rook is not in the best of squares because it's not even guarding the last rank. There is a fork over here. The knight is hitting the queen and the rook. The only move over here is to play maybe a move like queen e7, trying to defend the rook. Otherwise, you lose the rook for free. And Lokesh is down to a minute. So I think Tapesnu is going to wait. What a move is this? Rook e3. What is his plan after d3? Guys, Lokesh has gone for some insane stuff, which I don't know what is this move. I'm back, and so is Lokesh. Well, chess with Shubh, you are back, but this move by Lokesh, I am not sure. Rook e3, what was his idea over here? What was this move, Rook e3? Did he just go for some brilliancy? But the bar does not like it, and even let's say if I am white, I just take on the rook, and then what happens? What is it that Lokesh has seen that I am missing over here? Yeah, just d3 and now queen e7. Well, what? If you had to give up the rook, you could have just taken the pawn, the knight, right? And now just knight f6 trying to attack this knight. So knight f6 is the only move over here. And yeah, Lokesh is down to a minute. So I mean, he cannot be so slow. But he goes for knight b4. Well, I thought knight e4, knight f6 made a lot of sense trying to attack this, and now again, I like this move. Queen will just come here. Knight h6 check. Wow. Well, this is now just a mate. King h7. Now just rook f7 check. King g6 maybe. This check or this check. Which one is it? Uh, or maybe just rook f6 check. Yeah, rook f6 check is the best way to win. Yeah, rook f6 check takes this check. Well, yeah, and I think Tapesnu has made a comeback, and this game is again going to go in his favor. King g5. What? And yeah, there's just some trolling. There's rook f4 mate. There is queen h4 mate, and yeah, all sorts of mate over here. So guys, Tapesnu is back in the game, and after 7 games, the score is 3.5 each. So after this game, probably after the end of this segment, if this game does not end in a draw, we will probably have one leader going into the final segment of 3+1. The game is going to go down the wire. Free rooks are always tasty. Yeah, well, Harsh, I agree. Rook e3 was just like maybe a brain fade moment for Lokesh, and this is probably one of the most important games of this matchup because after this game we are going to get a sole leader after this segment, and 3+1 is again where we will see a lot of blunders, a lot of things happening with shorter time format. So in 4+1, both the players would be looking to take the lead over here. This is perhaps the game maker or the game changer for one of the players. We are in for a treat over here. this game. And Lokesh has the white pieces over here. Okay, the idea is to take on this, and now maybe just a move like 95 will be played because and over so far both of the players it seems have been very cautious. And yeah, no, we see that both the players are playing. You can just take on the knight, queen d7. I don't know what's going to happen, but the these okay f4. What is this? Lokesh wants to okay wait Lokesh has now again got this open file, but now the rook is looking at this pawn. So I don't know what's going to happen. If you play a move like queen a4, you lose this, but you get this. I'm not sure. Like I don't like queen a4. Neither is the engine suggesting it, but rook f4, attacking the bishop. Yeah, I like this move actually. Rook f4 is a good move because the bishop has gone to g6, and now you can actually play a move like maybe queen a4 over here. Well, Lokesh has decided to push his pawn to a4 instead. Lokesh is playing some very risky chess, I would say. Pawn to c5 played. You cannot take on the pawn because of this pin. And Lokesh says, I don't care. I will go a5, a6. Well, now rook d4. And now queen c5 just loses on the spot. Lokesh has missed it, and Tapesnu is leading this, is going to head into the last segment with a +1 lead over here. You could not have taken this because simply queen c5 and Lokesh simply missed this. And now this is going to be over. There is no way that he's going to have any chance of a comeback because this rook cannot take this because of this pin. So this is just game over, guys. Over here, Lokesh was very ambitious. He went for a4, a5 over here. He wanted to roll his pawns in black's queen side because he had done long castling. And now he's simply a rook down. But he has not given up hope. Maybe he's just trying to maybe put some a6, bishop f3. But over here, there is actually no chance. And he stops it by playing the move a6, bishop f3 will be played. And this can be stopped very easily by just putting on the bishop on e4. And that is played over here. And now we can expect some resignation over here. And we are all set for. Yeah, I understand. Chess with Shubh is a bit unhappy. He is no he was supporting Lokesh from the start, and we are going to go to the last segment with Lokesh will be trailing by 1 point and Tapesnu will be just 2 points away from victory because Tapesnu will be 4.5 after this match and he will just need 2 points to win. Thanks, Chaitanya Rocks. And yeah, to all the people in the chat, when I come up with the next tournament, I want all of you playing. I want Harsh, Chaitanya, Chess with Shubh. I want you all to participate because I am planning to come up with a tournament where we will be doing everything. Well, what is this? You can just take this. No, you cannot take it because the bishop is here. Well, yeah. So that was a good attempt, but now this is just over because you have to take this or you have to play the bishop. And black is very happy to trade off the rooks. Yeah, black will be very happy to trade it off. Now, if you go bishop d1, then again the queen will come here. I mean, this is just a hello, someone. The plan is very simple. He is threatening a mate. Queen e3, attacking the bishop and also defending this mate, which is okay. But he can even play a move like queen a1 now. Putting a pin over here. Queen a1 is the way because queen a1 is putting a pin on this bishop. The rook is coming to d8 and this is going to get over very soon. And yeah, the chat, what I was saying is that, and we have resignation and we have finally have a leader after the end of this segment. Hello, Tapesnu. Hello, Lokesh.
Hello.
Tapesnu, what a game that was to find Queen C5 instantly.
So it's a break now?
Yeah, it's a break. And Lokesh, that was a heartbreaking loss for you.
Oh my god. So now it's the last segment, right?
Yeah, you took the lead. You were leading 3.5, 2.5, and then Tapesnu bounced back, winning two games on the trot. And now, before we move into the last segment, we have Tapesnu who's leading this match 4.5, 3.5. Tapesnu just needs 2 points to win the tie, and Lokesh needs to find three wins in the next segment of 3 plus 1. So, what do you think? Tapesnu, like before we start the last segment, do you have any message for Lokesh?
Well, I mean, what should I say? He's not missing any tactics. That's the thing, which is why it's so tough to play against him. The first two games of each segment, I don't know what is happening. I'm just playing some random thing, and
But no, Tapesh,
yeah,
no, one thing, I want to ask you this, although it's not the right time, but I'm actually fascinated by your opening choice in like no, I don't know what that opening is called, E4, E5, NF, NF6. It's
that knight takes f7. Are you talking about in the
yeah, the knight
Petro?
F7 sacrifice. Petrov, yeah, the opening is Petrov and knight F7. I think it's really fascinating. And after losing to it a couple of times, and you are still going for it. And before I get to you, Lokesh, any thoughts before we move to the final segment? You are trailing by a point. Any message you have for Tapesnu?
Uh,
It's not over till
yeah,
it's over.
yeah. Don't take me lightly. That's it.
I never took you lightly. I never took you lightly.
But this is actually a treat that we are having. I mean, all the people are enjoying the matches. The matches are actually neck to neck. Let's see what happens in the final segment with
Okay.
the time controls falling down to 3 plus
I
1.
will be. Can I wash my hands? Actually, I was
Yeah, yeah,
eating. That's
absolutely. You can take
You
a
can do
minute break.
whatever. I mean, you can go
yeah,
off the screen and do whatever you want, and then come back in 1 minute.
yeah. Sure, sure. No worries.
So by the
Yeah.
time he's going to wash his hands, Lokesh, what's your strategy for the final segment? Are you
Just give
going
me
to
a
go all
minute.
out?
I'll also come with some water.
Absolutely. You can take a break. The final segment is about to start, guys. In a minute from now, we have eight matches have been played so far. Four games of 5 plus 1, four games of 4 plus 1. And after the like a very intense eight matches, we have Tapesnu who's come out on top, leading 4.5, 3.5 in this matchup. And now the final four games of 3 plus 1 will start. Whoever gets to 6.5 first is going to be the winner. Tapesnu needs just two
Yep,
wins,
I'm
and
back.
Lokesh needs three wins. So, Tapesnu, what's going to be your strategy in the final segment of this matchup?
You'll see. That's all I had to say because
So we have
I mean,
Tapesnu
against
not
Lokesh, I
revealing
have to.
anything,
Yeah, wait a minute. Against Lokesh, I have to change my each strategy. That's the thing.
and Chesswith Shub in the chat is saying Lokesh went to call Magnus. Lokesh, did you have a
Yeah.
chat with
Lokesh, what?
Magnus? Lokesh went to call Magnus. Did you have a chat with Magnus before
Ah,
this match?
yeah, he just told me, look at my endgame with Arjun Guys in World Rapid Team or the way I knocked out Ding. So that can be good inspiration. So I just heard that.
But
And
we reached very rarely in the end game. In every games, I'm talking like we rarely reached any end game. Like, okay, I mean, we were in the at some start of the end game, but yeah, I mean, before the end game only, yeah, the game was going to get over. That's the thing.
I hope I'm not wasting your time, Tapesnu. That's my whole idea
No,
in
no,
this. I
no.
mean, last
Why?
game
I'm
wasn't
enjoying this.
embarrassing.
No, no, no. It's not wasting my time.
But
It's
yes,
just like
one
I'm
thing,
enjoying this. At least
I
I'm getting to know your game, and like how you play.
but
I'm getting to know.
one thing I want to say is that even though no Tapesnu was 1800 and Lokesh was 1400, there was a difference of 400. But we have seen an insane matches, and I was expecting 7-0 Tapesnu, but what a fight it has been. And as we head into the final segment,
Chalo,
Coca-Cola,
let's start.
if you're watching this, no Coca-Cola, you can sponsor our stream over here. We can see Lokesh is drinking Coke. So if Coca-Cola, any of the people are there, marketing team, you can sponsor this stream and you can give us some money for promoting Coca-Cola. Guys, the best soft drink in town, in the entire country, Coca-Cola, guys. So if you are here, you can have some Coca-Cola and enjoy
This
the
is
final
funny.
segment.
I guess missing your commentary is the sad part about playing this game because
After
then we have
I
a
will
live
do
segment on
the
board.
do the first thing. I will after the stream ends. Like after the game gets over, I will just watch the commentary. I have to see.
Yeah, yeah, I'll do that.
So guys,
Okay, let's
as we go
start the
into the
main
final
segment.
Okay, yeah,
segment,
yeah. You
the
can
final
challenge
segment
me.
starts now. To all the people in the chat, you can just sit back, relax, enjoy, have some popcorn, have Coca-Cola, and
It's 3+1, right?
right, it's 3 plus 1. And if guys are watching this, don't forget to sponsor Chess Freaks. I am always up for sponsorship talks. You can just send me an email or you can even reach out to me on Instagram and we can talk commercials off stream. So here we have final segment starting 3 plus 1. Lokesh versus Tapesnu. Lokesh at 3.5, Tapesnu 4.5. Let's see who wins this ultimate showdown. And we are in for the thriller, and it's going to be a roller coaster like it has been so far in all the games. And to all the people in the chat, if you want to be a part of the next Ultimate Showdown, the next championship that we are going to have, I'm planning a knockout tournament with more than two people. It's going to be your chance to win chess.com memberships. All you have to do is you can reach out to me on Instagram, or after the stream is over, you can comment your Instagram account or your email or something in the comments, and we will reach out to you for the next segment. Let's go, Lokesh. We have some Lokesh. We've had a lot of Lokesh fans in the chat. We saw Chess with Shub supporting Lokesh. We saw Anshika supporting Lokesh. Harsh is supporting Lokesh, and I'm not surprised because we generally have a tendency to support the underdog. And clearly, in this match, Lokesh was the underdog, and I feel the matches would have been started. I'm missing it, I guess. Yeah, and I'm sorry, guys. The matches had started, and we've not missed much. Okay, we are still very much in the very uh, starting middle game, and this position is something where Lokesh has a good center. He has good space. The queen has come to d3. At some point, the bishop is going to come to c2, and he's going to look at this diagonal. And I won't be surprised if he plays bishop c2 instantly. He's played a move like g3. I don't know what is the purpose, but I am sure that now bishop c2 is going to be played, and this is something I have put my money on him. Ab paisa hi paisa hoga. Well, king f8 and h5 has been played. So now this knight can go to, let's say, e7. And now the queen is going to jump in. I am very sure that Lokesh is going to play queen h7. He is a point down. He needs to strike badly. And then even bishop h6 sacrifices are in the air. So this is going to be a crazy, crazy, crazy sacrifice over here. But Lokesh has played f4, and I particularly hate this move because h4 is guarding this bishop from here. I felt that queen h7, bishop h6 had to be played here because desperate times calls for desperate measures. And now this bishop is coming back, and I think Tapesnu is slowly going to be back. And g4, knight is forced to go back to e7, and now will he play the move to queen h7? That is what I'm keen to know. I don't care what the engine says, but let us talk human over here. They are rated 1700, 1400. They are like no our level. So now queen h7, guys. Queen h7 has to be played. At some point, you can even push in g5, h6. This position looks very scary for black. And knight has come here. I don't know what is this, but now just imagine had this bishop been over here and f4 had not been played, you could have just sacrificed the bishop over here. But the idea is that he wants to create some space for his king. But Lokesh is going to take it easy. He is given a check. He will take on g7. He will take on h6, and he just wants to push his pawns, promote a queen, and win the game. Well, over here you can just play a move like this. Okay, wait, you have bishop h4 check over here. Bishop h4 check is coming, guys. Will he find it? You have bishop h4 check, and Lokesh plays bishop h4 check. The king, now you just have queen f7 check, and you win the queen. And this is okay. The knight will come in between. It's not yet over. It's not over till it's over. Now he is threatening this pawn. So what do? Do you play a move like g5 or you play bishop d1 just protecting this pawn? Because you cannot blunder this at this point. Because if you allow him rook g4, then you are completely lost over here. Your bishop is hanging. So guys, the very first game of 3 plus 1, we are having such an intense game. And he's gone for bishop g3, but like no stopping this, which is again, it's not a bad move. I like this move because the pawn is on h5. The rook has come here. Okay, the queen can come to g7 and pick up the h6 pawn. The h6 pawn can be chopped off right now after a move like queen g7 or even queen h7. Both of them are fine. You chop off this pawn and you just start rolling your pawns, make a queen, and you come back in the game in style. That is what Lokesh is hoping for right now. He's down to less than a minute. This is going to be some insane matchups. But all the people in the chat, you have nothing to fear, nothing to worry for. You can just sit back at home, have some Coca-Cola, have a popcorn and enjoy it. And Coca-Cola, if you're looking at this stream, don't forget to sponsor this stream because we are very happy to take your sponsorship. Now you can You don't want to exchange off the queens, honestly. So you can even play a move like queen at 7. But Lokesh is down to 30 seconds and he has blundered his queen over here under time pressure. And we can see the disappointment in Lokesh's face. Now, after this blunder, it seems that Tapesnu is winning this game. Now he's even blundered this. After this, you lose the bishop, and this is just lost. And we can feel Lokesh. This is a heartbreaking loss after playing so well in this game. Tapesnu has taken the lead, and once again he's gone for the knight f7 sacrifice, where Tapesnu came and said he is not worried to go and sacrifice the piece over there because he is very well prepared. But also, this is a time when I feel that in such a position where it is a must-win game because Tapesnu is just 1 point away from winning this matchup. And again, over here, the engine says black is better, but I like white because you have e5 coming. You will have the queen come to h5, and the knight is pinned, so you cannot move this. The queen will come to h5 because, and this is going to be a mate. And guys, the 3+1 segment was short. It's going to be a short one because I see. Now I would have played queen h5. Even now, maybe queen h5. No, this bishop is being attacked. But guys, this is going to be all over now. Like, no, Tapesnu once again showing some solid preparation over here. Knight takes f7. That is an insane line that he has played throughout this event. And it this position is again, just look at this bishop over here. The bishop is just going to slide back to a2. The rook has an open file. The queen is ready to come to h5 right now. You can, and this is not going to be the best of endings for Lokesh. And honestly, after the last game where he was completely winning, to lose a game like that, it's very difficult to come back. And this is what it is. Now you can just play a move like queen h5. You don't care about this rook on f1. Just play queen h5, threaten a mate over here, and rook f2 has been played. It's fine. He's not playing queen h5, which I felt was coming long back. But we in this game, it's very difficult for Lokesh to come back. And even now, you can go queen h5. Queen h5 has been begging to be played because you are threatening a cheap mate in one, and it's not going to be easy. You're even going to win this pawn on h7. But this is a sad end for Lokesh, and he has not been able to recover from the last game's loss. We were excited. Yeah, he's bending a knight in every game. I agree. He could have just taken this pawn also. D4 was hanging, but he did not take this pawn. And it just shows that, that this is. Now you can just get the knight to e4, and Tapesnu does get it. He is threatening knight c5, followed by this check, and this is not an easy position to play for Lokesh now. This is completely losing, and we are going to have the winner of our ultimate showdown. You can just take on the knight on f6. Yeah, if you take this, you can actually play knight f7 and intermezzo check over here, guys. Very important, intermezzo check. So queen f4, there's knight h7 check, and you just completely win this game from here. And this is going to be over for Lokesh. This might be the last game of our series, Ultimate Showdown for today. And one of our members will be winning a diamond membership. And over here also, what he could have done was he could have played a move like queen b4 check, winning the queen because this is a pin over here. Tapesnu missed this queen b4 check, and he was just winning the queen on spot. But instead, he decides to take it safe because he is still winning. And now he'll probably play the rook to f1, trying to give this check, this. And well, in any ways, he's going to win because even you can play a move like this check and win the pawn. And there is honestly no play for black over here. And we can expect resignation any moment. And with this move h4, what he actually wants is now this comes with a checkmate because, okay, it's not a checkmate. The only square is h4, and then you give this check. And he's up for a very bad time. You can still give this check. You can win this pawn, protecting this pawn. and he's gone for g4, saying that I want to play g5 check, king g6, but then I don't know what next. Maybe just give this check, win this pawn, rook g6 has been played, just making this g5 check. The king is forced to come over here, and then you can play a move like this, and at some point you can get the bishop to give a check somewhere. But instead he plays this move, rook to f6, which is not the best move, but he has gone for this. Well, I feel that now slowly and steadily Lokesh is coming back in the game, because Tapesnu is not playing some great chess over here. Rook e7, Well, over here also Lokesh had a chance to go rook e7, attacking this bishop, attacking this rook over here, but instead he decides to take on the pawns. But still, I feel that Lokesh can come back. Wait, what a blunder! Rook f2 and just take the bishop. This was Lokesh's chance to strike back, chat, and he has missed it. Rook f2 was a blunder because you can just simply take the rook, and he forgot that the bishop is hanging over here. But Tapesnu misses it, Lokesh misses it, and now we are back to square one, where it's going to be a grind. Some checks over here, and now also you can take this. Come on, take the bishop. It's okay. Finally, the bishop has been taken. Check. Now just king e7, and now this is a chance for Lokesh to strike back. Come on, play rook g4. Try to hit the pawns. Give this check and take the pawn. Well, it seems that we are up for a few more games. Lokesh is bouncing back in this game. He is completely winning, but he has 18 seconds. This is his time to strike. The only hope for Tapesnu is this pawn he is offering up. Now this pawn is his only hope, because after a move like, let's say this pawn is going to fall, and he will have to push this pawn. You can just go king d7. I think king d7, king c6, and he was completely fine over here, but you can still take this. Okay, no, wait. Now just play king d7. Get out of the pin. Make sure the bishop can move. King d6 is the only move, and he plays it. He plays it. Now the rook has to come back if he wants to save this pawn. But then you have a move like bishop d5. Wow. What a series of turnaround in this game. Lokesh has, from a completely lost position, we are going into, now even Tapesnu is under time pressure. Okay, wait, you can just take this rook. This square is protected. You can just simply take the rook, and guys, from here Lokesh is not going to lose this, and the game is not yet over. We are in for a good end, and we can see Lokesh, he has his hands in the air. He knows that he was lost, and he's managed to come back, and he is delighted with this win. Now it is important to see, can he draw some inspiration out of this win and actually take us to the last game of this segment. So the scores are currently, Tapesnu is leading at 5.5 and Lokesh very closely at 4.5, just a point behind with the last two games to go. This is where the penultimate game of this series, and if this game Lokesh is able to win with the white pieces, we are going to have a thriller last game, and I am sure, chat, you all are hoping for Lokesh to win. So this game, I am also rooting for Lokesh. I want Lokesh to win this game so that we go into the last game, the last thriller game, to decide who is going to win this ultimate showdown. And the icing on the cake would be that if that game also ends in a draw, if the games end at 6-all, we get to see an Armageddon. And over here, I still feel that okay, f3 has been played, but okay, I know Lokesh is still there fighting. No, go for g4 as well. Go for g4. Let's go g4. Push his bishop back. Let's go Lokesh. Now the bishop has to go back. Where does it go? E6, D7, or C8. Get the knight into the play. Go for F5, F4, and let's do some crazy attack. But even this move is also not bad. It's okay. Let's go F4, Lokesh. Come on, you can play this. There's nothing to lose. At some point, it seemed Lokesh had already given up, but now you can go for F4, F5. A bishop A3 looking for this pawn, but again, you can play C5, D5, anything can be played. But let's see what does the Tapesnu play over here. Bishop C5 maybe? Not sure. Bishop C5 has been played. The queen will probably go back. And now this is the time to go F4, F5. Let's go. You need to start attacking because this is a must-win game for Lokesh. He is down a point. This is the second last game of this segment. Well, what was the need to give up this pawn to exchange the pawn over here? I don't know. But maybe he wants to get his knight to c3 and try to attack this pawn. Maybe that might be the plan. Knight c3. And he wants to attack this. Bishop c6 has been played. Now also, I want to go f4. I don't know why, because now with this bishop not in this diagonal, I would love to open up the rook, the file. I'm not scared to lose. There's nothing to lose. Just go f4, f5, and try to break open. And Lokesh has played f4. Lokesh has played f4. This is his chance, his final chance, because if he loses this game, he loses the match. And the plan is to go f5 over here. And also the idea was to even open up this and now go f5. And Lokesh plays f5 instantly. Bishop e7. Let's go, Lokesh. Let's play bishop e7. And Lokesh has decided to take this pawn, and the engine does not like it at all because, guys, black has this move queen g5 check, queen g3 check, and this is not good news because he has taken this. Queen takes c6 will happen, and you cannot take this because you are losing the knight over here. And this is just, he's lost a piece with this, because if you take on this, he has played this move with the idea to take on this, and if he misses it over here, I don't know, you still cannot take this because now you lose this rook over here, so not the best. And it seems that at this point g5, but again, just bishop g5, and yeah, this is like desperate measures, and this is just game over. Rook g2 has been played. You still cannot take the knight because of the pin over here. King h1 is the only move, and now you just lose this pawn. Rook d4, and this is game over. Yeah, you cannot save this game. You cannot get lucky all the time. Maybe queen c1, queen h6 is going to be the final attempt, but instead he goes for queen c2. So yeah, this is not good news for Lokesh. And chat, even we wanted to see some some crazy stuff, some Armageddons and stuff, but yeah, this is just over because now knight g3 check is also in the air, and you are not going to save this position easily. If you take this queen at 6, but then again, guys, this is also not yet over because there is a very nice difference over here. And let me show it to you, chat. If you take this, and let's say white goes queen at 6 with the idea of checkmating, then this is not yet over because of this check queen to h2. And after rook takes h2, you have this check knight g3. And after, let's say, a move like king e1, you have this move rook d1 check. And then you give a check on f1 and you take this pawn. Or even you can play a move like knight f5 next. So that is the whole plan, that it is not yet over, but let's see what happened in the game. Lokesh has gone for this idea, King F8, and well, yeah, this is still losing because Tapesnu is an entire knight up, and now this pawn is falling. You cannot save it. So once knight f6 happens, then the knight will sit strong in the center, and this is designable. So we are going to have the winner of this match. And we can see disappointment in Lokesh's face as well. And Lokesh has resigned. And with that, we have our winner today. It is Tapesnu Bain, who has given Lokesh a lot of pain today.
Hello.
Hello, 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 Lokesh. Tapesnu has
Congrats,
given
man.
you a lot of
Congrats,
pain
Tapesh.
today. Congratulations, Tapesnu.
Okay. Can you hear us? Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you, but I cannot hear Tapesnu.
Tapesnu is on mute.
Hello.
Congratulations, Tapesnu. You are the winner of this Ultimate Showdown,
Thank you.
winning the battle 6.5, 4.5. It was a crazy game, and
Strong. Very strong, Lokesh Bhaiya. Very strong.
you know what? After the first 3+1 game, where Lokesh was completely winning and he just blundered his queen,
Yeah.
I thought that in the
Yeah.
second game, this is now just going nowhere. That he will not be in a state to come back. And in the second game, when Tapesnu was almost winning, he missed chances to win the queen and stuff. But Lokesh fought back from there, and I did not expect the game to even last till the third game after the first game. But in this game also, I mean, Lokesh tried to create chances, but of course, you know, Tapesnu's defense was very strong, and so Tapesnu is our winner today. And Tapesnu, आपको मिलेगा diamond membership or platinum membership or gold membership. We will tell you shortly.
Thank
But
you.
what a game it was!
Thank you.
And
GG's Lokesh Bhaiya. Very very strong. नेरुल में तो आप मचा दोगे एकदम.
I hope. I hope. But yeah, honestly,
उल्टा मुझे इम्प्रूवमेंट की ज्यादा जरूरत है. आप सिखाओ मुझे. सच्ची बता रहा हूँ, मजाक नहीं कर रहा.
I'm very happy to play reach till 11th game against Tapesnu
Yeah.
in duel match, and especially fast online chess where in my mind he's a king there. I mean 1800, 2100, whatever it is.
you know, I
Yeah.
wanted the game to go till the last game. I was rooting for Lokesh in this game. I wanted it to be a thriller, 5.5, 5.5, and the last game starting, and
Yeah.
and then probably even to go it till Armageddon because that is what the audience
But
wants.
Mrinal, did you expect me to put such a fight against
No,
Tapesnu?
I'll be honest. My prediction was 7-0, but
I
given
Yeah.
the
expected
fact,
it. To
but
be honest, I expected it.
given the fact that it has gone till 11 games 6.5, 4.5, no, I am happy that at least no the audience got a good game. And chess with Shubh is saying GG's to Lokesh and Tapesnu. Absolutely, it was a very well fought game, and it was a crazy ultimate showdown. And to all the people in the chat who are watching, if you want to be a part of the next ultimate showdown, you can send me a message on Instagram, or you can comment on this stream after the stream ends as a comment, not on the live chat, so that in the next one I am planning a knockout series with more than two players, and it's going to be a treat for everyone. So, what
Yeah,
was your experience playing this game? Lokesh first, and then
it,
Tapesh. No.
it was wonderful. I mean, thanks, Mrinal, for this. I mean, this can be a very good idea where we start having these Saturday, Sunday kind of showdown, and then you can have winners bracket, losers bracket, and that's a good way of promoting chess. And the best part is, I mean, Tapesnu might be a professional player, but you are inviting people like me. Then a lot of people can relate to. It's relatable. They'll relate with the blunder. They'll relate with the opening, choice, which is not very from the book. And I guess it's a great initiative starting from India. Maybe slowly you can make it a time zone which is universal, like in the evening or night. And I guess it can be really good.
And what are your thoughts, Tapesh? No, how did you enjoy this
I mean,
match
it
and
was
this
I
concept?
had a yeah, I had a very fun experience with this. It's my first time I'm playing this format, so I really enjoyed it. Thank you so much, Mrinal sir, for this opportunity. And yeah, the ideas which you are creating, like to promote chess and these format, creating these tournaments. I'm really impressed because this is the way how the chess will boom, right? This is the way how your channel, our the community will grow and everything. So yeah, I really find it very interesting.
And yeah, before I end it, we can see Lokesh is having some Coca-Cola. And to all the audience, you can also sit back
So
at home.
I'll tell you, Ashwin Subramanian gave a very good idea to calculate the heartbeat. So the simple
Yeah,
watch he has recommended me. So thanks for Ashwin. Maybe in the subsequent streams, we can plan that and we'll have that. It can be a very good way for Mrinal or whomsoever. I mean, you will be the one who will commentating, right? It'll be really good to comment on that. So thanks Ashwin for that, and maybe we can implement.
yeah.
And yeah, if Coca-Cola, any one of you is watching it, you can see our participants are having Coca-Cola. The people in the chat can sit back at home, have Coca-Cola. So you can sponsor this tournament of us. We can even start with prize money for the winners. All we need is your support and collaboration with Coca-Cola. So if you are watching, don't forget to collaborate with us, and we can do something big for the game of chess, the game that we all love. And with that, we are coming to the end of the first Ultimate Showdown. And Tapesnu, आपको हम देंगे membership.
Thank you.
We will talk
Yeah,
about it.
congrats. The day belongs to the Pesnu and incredible man. Congrats.
Thanks a
Yeah,
lot. Thanks
Right.
a lot.
and
Thanks
we
a lot.
want the winner speech from Tapesnu before we end the stream.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, Mel, I mean, what speech I can give? I'm so bad at this. I'm very bad at this. But yeah, I mean, thank you. It was like, as I said, like, I really had fun. I mean, I never prepared for this match. To be honest, I never prepared. I was just playing some, like, as you
भाई
all know, I
देख
just,
के तो नहीं लग रहा था भाई नाइट इंटू F7 खेल रहा बंदा बोल रहा I did not prepare for this match. Lokesh man,
Bhai
what do you
Petro
think?
ke against, I only knew this line because Petro ke against, I literally don't like people playing Petro against me. So I thought that, okay, whatever. I will just sack the knight and
भाई
I will just
बंदा
play
please
whatever.
sacrifice कर and बोल रहा I was not prepared man. Nobody's going to believe that this was not preparation.
No, because this line I had prepared only for rapid tournaments, not for this one specifically. So I thought that okay, since it's a short time control, so I can maybe try to practice this line. Okay, I had missed some things. Still, I have to improve yet.
मनी
But
मन तो
yeah, I
बोल रहा है
really
भाई
had fun.
लोकेश को हराने के लिए क्या प्रिपरेशन चाहिए कोई भी लाइन खेल दे लोग बंदे को पेल के आएंगे हम मनी मन में तो यही बोल रहा था
He's
पेसनो
no. Don't take him lightly. I had like it was so tough playing against. He's spotting every tactics which I'm like trying. So like so hard for me to play against. But yeah, it was very fun. Yeah. Thanks a lot, Lokesh Bhaiya, for the games.
Thank you, man. Thank you. I'll do better. Bye.
Okay, see you guys. See you everyone in the chat. Thank you for tuning in. Vivek Joshi saying well fought. Blue, red is the winner. I do not understand the context. If any one of you
What? Vivek Joshi said what?
well fought, blue, red is the winner.
So I'm blue, right?
But
Yeah,
he's
but
not winning red.
I'm not red.
That's why I don't understand the context. But yeah,
Yeah.
thank you, Vivek Joshi, for tuning in. And to all the people who tuned in today, thank you so much for joining. It was fun to have both of you today playing Lokesh and Tapesnu. And I look forward to more such battles with all you people in the chat as well as the two players who are playing there. And I'm sure Tapesnu will be back trying to defend his will be trying to defend his crown of the being the ultimate champion. And with that, thank you everyone, and I will see you.